Ladies and gentlemen, what am I saying? It's mostly just a gentleman. Anyways, we are back. It's time to kick off the Central Michigan era. Man, just looking at everything, a lot of this feels like I'm starting over from scratch, which kind of am, in a sense. I really am. But it's not all doom and gloom. With like the average attendance being 1,300 people, I don't even think our seating capacity actually might be less than what I had over at South Dakota State. Yeah, the arena these guys play in only seats up to 5,200 people. Yeah, Frost Arena seats up to 8,500 people. Yeah, they got a new coach over at Western Illinois. I wonder where Pearson went off to. Jay Barber. Treat them boys well, man. Treat them boys well. Anyways, I want to look at the roster, what we're rocking with here. Game's already redshirting guys, which is crazy. I want to see what these guys do first before I go ahead and redshirt anybody. Ooh, Ugana. He's already a 73. Dude, we're so back. This makes me so happy. This is not a 4-star, man. He is a 4-star. We were not getting this kind of look from recruits at South Dakota State. I don't think that was ever going to happen until maybe late 2010s. That was probably how long we would have had to wait. Yeah, we got 470 low 3 low 70 and a single high 70 player. Man, this is so nice to have, bro. If there was a center to the red shirt, it's probably going to be Jermario Moody. Keep him for another year. We actually have three senior centers. Damn. Ooh, good low post defense. His block rating isn't that good. Rebounding is good though. That's really fucking good. Finally, I got some rebounders over here. Yeah, this should be a really interesting season. Wade Winnington. He's the other freshman. Yeah, we have a lot of centers. I'm starting to wonder, do I need to move positions wise? We just have 3 power forwards. Do I need to move center? I have a lot of... Moody is a 68 at center. What happens if I change his rating to power forward? Oh, he still stays 68. Okay, that works. I don't want to make him any... he can't be a small forward. He's not fast enough for a small forward. Who is the best on-ball defender here? Ooh, shit! My point guard, true freshman. Yeah, he's absolutely getting playing time this year. There's no exception. Ooh, even this guy. Yeah, he can be a backup. He can be a backup for sure. Dude, I have 2 point guards that are on-ball defenders. My small forward's a good on-ball defender. The future at small forward and Kenneth Iati, he's also an on-ball defender. Ferdinand Washington. Yeah, bro, we got some nice on-ball defend. Got some nice on-ball defenders. Steals ratings. Got some good ratings here too. All in the a lot of them in the 60s. We can work with that. Absolutely can work with that. We might get a lot of steals at this program. And this is a really nice starting 5. But we're not gonna have McGrath start at shooting guard. Shooting guards I do have. They are reserves. So what if I move Kenneth? Can I move Kenneth to the shooting guard? If I'm moving the shooting guard, what happens? Because Havens, he's gonna start. He's the senior. He drops to a 66. Okay. I don't want his rating to drop right now, so what we're gonna do is I'll put him back at small forward, but he's just gonna start at shooting guard. True freshmen at the point guard, shooting guard, and a senior at small forward. Man, we have real depth here. I don't have to play backups who are like 48, 47. Like I actually at worst we're looking at 57 overall at center and power forward. And I could probably just redshirt him. We are gonna have to seriously consider who to run with at the gotta look out for that. That's some nice defensive awareness and all that stuff. Oh, hold on. Ferguson's also a good shooter out the gate. And oh, this is so nice, bro. This is such a nice thing to have. Right out the gate. You already know. First thing on the docket. I'm gonna miss South Dakota State and the prospect of being at a small school in a big pond known as the NCAA Division One. Damn. Really? I was there. My bro rocking the straight afro. I fuck with it. Want to give him some knee pads. At least one. Release player from team. Would be so. That would be sicko behavior. We'll run with these two for now. Get the guards bonus drills this week. Maybe next week we'll do the shooting guards. Although I will say Ferguson's probably going to see a lot of bonus drill action, man. Every week he's going to be one of the guys doing the bonus drills. Bro. I was there. What do you mean? I was there. Alright, so I think I already know what I need these guys to develop for training. I think I'm pretty down, or pretty like for I think it is pronounced Iadi, but it's Ken. I think his first name is Kenneth. For Kenneth, for KI, pretty simple. I want him to be obviously he's gonna be fast. This is like the main for every guy moving forward, especially guards and wings. Wings, guards, and power forwards, I need them to be fast. The stamina might not be the best, but that's okay. The stamina will get better with time. And I can always change it to where at some point we just have him not only working on his stamina, or his speed, but his stamina too. But in his case, for Kenneth, good steal rating could be higher. Good on ball rating can be higher. All of those are good. What I really want from him is to be... I need him to be a legitimate scoring threat. The thing that really killed me at South Dakota State was never getting a shooting guard or a small forward to be a legitimate scoring threat. So for now, we're going to have him work on inside scoring. For the first 6 weeks, focus on inside scoring. And we're going to have him focus on his... I'm going to try and see if we can work on player awareness. Those will be his first 6 weeks. Actually, and after that, focus on shooting. And then to round out the season, shooting and defense. Or skills. Yeah, you know what? Shooting and balance. So that way he's working on his other. Ferguson. Let's take care of you real quick. Definitely shooting. And I want him to be really fat. Oh, how's his stamina actually? How is yours? 85? It'll get higher with time. How's his ball handling? Handles. 84. We can settle for that for now. And then if it needs to get better there, then we'll focus on it in the future. But for now, get your shooting up, my boy. Get your shooting up. Get your defense up. I need you to be able to do these things. Because the thing that really killed me at South Dakota State was that outside scoring threat. I needed guys who could shoot from outside so Ulyss would be able to kick it out to people. That was the biggest thing we were lacking. Probably the first 12 weeks for now. Havens. I think I'll leave his alone for the most part. Just speed. Get your speed up. I need you to be able to close out on players, please, and thank you. Ledbetter. What about you? Oh, now that I think about it, maybe there is a way. Nope, I got it. I know what he needs to do. Awareness. Awareness and everything else will be balance. Balance everything else, and then some of it be his offensive awareness, defensive awareness, his consistency, and his clutch. It's kind of funny, man. I thought I was gonna be out of the I was gonna be left out on the cold for guards, not being able to have speed guards and quick guards, but I think we might be okay on that regard. Ledbetter. I want you to focus on not that durability. Need him to be durable. Need him to have the stamina. Whoops. Need him to have stamina. Need him to be durable. Let's get his awareness up too. At least the first 6 weeks, get your awareness up. It looks like it could be okay everywhere else. Shooting, actually. For now, first 6 weeks, focus on shooting. And if that's all he really needs to focus on, then that will be his training for the year. Shooting and awareness. That'll be the first 6 weeks. Bowman. Since he's a center, nothing really too important other than his defense. I need strong defense down low. That was the other thing that really killed us. We need stronger low post defenders at this program. When we're here, while I'm here, I want to make sure we're stronger defensively in the low posts. I'm gonna leave his conditioning balanced because he needs to be quick. He needs to have speed and stamina. He needs both of those. Vertical and strength, so we're gonna leave that part alone. More ahead. I have about 2 point guards on the roster. The guy inherited, and then Ferguson, who I just recruited over here. So I need to make sure my point guards are durable. At least McGrath needs to be durable. Probably gonna be playing all the games this year anyways, so it's fine on that regards. Vertical. Oh, wait. Wrong one. I have so many centers and power forward, Jesus. You just get your rebounding and low post. Yeah, we're gonna leave you alone. You need to get all that up. You need to get all your stuff going, whatnot. You are a shooting guard. You just need to focus on shooting. You're probably not playing this year anyways. Yeah, same with you, shooting. I seriously need outside shooting this time. I'm not even kidding. Like, if I have to make sacrifices in other areas, I will. But we need shooters. I need guys that are not only shooters, but they can hit the shot consistently. We had shooters at South Dakota State. Problem is, they were not consistent shooters. And that is what separated us from either upsetting West Virginia to losing the predictable outcome. Ready to get the season kickoff scrimmage going. I'm not gonna play the whole game, but I do need to at least see the starting lineup that I'm bringing out here for this game. Got a new coaching staff, got a new school here. I'm looking forward to seeing where things go from here. Bro, McCoy is huge. I just saw... I just realized how big he is, bro. Do you see the size on that, man? Oh, I haven't put any plays out. I'm gonna leave the names the way they are. Nice, I have a center that can hit little close range shots like those. Yeah, I'm not gonna play this whole Midnight Madness game. I just need to see a little bit what I'm working with here. Probably just the first half and then that's it. Hmm. Yep, there it is. Whose ball is it? I'm already liking what I've seen out of Ferguson so far. Great work keeping, staying around the ball, keeping his hand around the ball, keeping, cutting off passing lanes already. I like what I've seen so far. We do have plenty of center depth that I'll probably be utilizing to as much as possible this season. Tim, get ready to learn how to handle the basketball at some point this year, buddy. You got big minutes coming up. That's going to be a huge aspect of your game, is him being able to handle the ball. I just wish we could have gotten at least one more guard onto the roster, but it's okay. It's not like a deal breaker or anything like that. Just sucks that Bowman's already a senior, so I only get this one season with the man. Good block, Washington. Real quick, am I able to get a screenshot? Yeah, that should work.
Ball. 81 set. Back out, baby, back out. Tighten up on him. Shoot it. Crash it. Ball. Close out. Ball.
So if Havens can't shoot, that's fine as long as Ferguson's shot is going.
By yourself. Watch the wing. Watch the base, my fellas. It's coming. 84, pop out. Shoot it. Box out.
Yeah, Ferguson and Ledbetter might be a really good duo. Have myself a little point guard forward duo. That would actually be really nice. Oh, we have the same music as West Illinois. We'll see what Bynum can do, and then Dumont. Yeah, I don't want to play this full game. Just need to see a little bit of what I'm working with. Because I'm not going to be a three-point shooting team still. Even if we have three-point shooters, it's not like something we need to do. We should be very aggressive attacking the basket. Bynum's pretty quick. I like that. Good passes. Even if they're bounce passes, not bad. Yeah, I've already feel like... Oh! That's one thing I couldn't get out of Villardo. Maybe it's just a matter of height. But that's one thing I could never get with Villardo. Full court pressure. Forced to throw the ball over the half court line. And when he inbound, or when he kicks it back out to the point guard, Villardo has never picked that pass off. The magic of being 6'4". Must be nice. I'm only 6 foot.
Feed it. 3 ice. Ball. Get the ball.
Damn. Coy just hit that over 2 niggas. He's a very large body, though, I will say. That's not your pass, Bynum. Dude, I'm so happy. We have a 4-star We have a 4-star at the point guard position, man. I never thought I'd see the day.
Pick him up. Switch, baby, switch. Get him, get him. Pick him up.
On the floor.
Pick him up, pick him up. Kick it out, kick it out. What you gonna do? He cutting back door. By yourself, by yourself.
Got a few lefties on this team. Most of the guys I ever had at South Dakota State were righties. I think I had maybe one lefty.
2-4 go, 2-4 go. Ball up, ball up.
If we ever have to start both McGrath and Ferguson to begin games, Ferguson's going to be moved to the 2.
Spread it out. By yourself, by yourself.
Oh wow, he airballed that motherfucker.
Get him. Zipper, 88 zip. Pick him up. I got ball, I got ball. Ball, ball, ball. Pop it. Ball, 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 ball. What you gonna do? Stay with it, stay with it. Jump, jump. Let's go. Ball, ball, ball. By yourself, by yourself.
Pretty soon we'll turn this program around. Will it be in 1 year or 4? I have no idea, but we have 4 seasons to figure things out here.
Spread it out. Watch the isolation. Guard him, guard him. Check outside.
That was a good layup, Moody. I believe he was the center. I switched to PF.
Okay, pick him up, pick him up.
Down.
Break, baby, break.
Yeah, we tried our best.
Get the ball, get the ball. 81 set. What you gonna do? Play the ball, play the ball. Back door, back door. Yo, yo, yo. Motion 15. Ball, ball, ball. Watch the pick, watch the pick. By yourself, by yourself. Shot. Get him. Ball, ball, ball. I got ball, I got ball.
Damn.
Stay in, stay in. Pick him up. Tighten up on him. Spread it out. Stay with him. Stay with him. What you gonna do? Check outside. Here we go. Watch the wing. Watch the wing. Ball covered. Ball covered. Ball, ball, ball. Lock him up. Ball, ball, ball. Right, right, right.
Bro, he did not need to do all that, but that was a good block nonetheless.
By yourself, by yourself. Ball, 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 ball.
Try to draw the charge. I shouldn't have done that.
Ball, ball, ball.
Yeah, I'll probably play like, nah, that's enough for now. Like I said, I don't really care about playing that whole game. Not important to me. It's about what I expect. The main thing, I just want to get this season kicked off on the right note so that we start getting this this team off on the right track. Real quick. Game's been targeting Milos. Oh yeah, Milos. Damn, bro, what the Centers is probably going to be the thing we need going into next season. Ooh. Gyros Montague from Arlington Heights. Because we are going to need some senior, or not senior. We're going to need some centers. Is what I meant to say. Ooh, a Florentino! Bro, speaking of Florentino, if Korchak actually transfers, if he wishes to transfer, bro, I would pick him up. I would want him so badly. All right, let's see what the season preview is going to entail for us. Yes.
Hi, everyone. I'm Greg Gumbel at the anchor desk with my partner Clark Kellogg, bringing you the 2K Sports Season Preview Show. Here are the Big Five, the top teams in the country as we begin the season. The Wisconsin Badgers come in as the #1 ranked team, followed by Arizona, Alabama, Florida, and Oklahoma State. What do you think of the top 5 teams going into the year, Clark?
These are some outstanding teams, Greg. Fun to watch. Not many weaknesses. They do so many things well on the basketball court. It's not surprising to see them in the top 5. Every time these teams take the floor, you're assured of seeing entertaining basketball.
The Wisconsin Badgers are projected as the favorites here in the early going. They have no fewer than 3 high school All-Americans on their roster.
If this coaching staff is able to work with those All-Americans and develop them at the collegiate level, there will be no stopping this squad.
Arizona is in the number 2 spot. They bring back 4 starters, and that should pay huge dividends for them this year.
After their Final Four run last March, and with many key players coming back, their confidence has to be sky high. I expect big things from them this season.
Alabama comes in as number 3. They've got a whole crew of high school Mr. Basketballs on this team.
A team is usually happy to land one Mr. Basketball, but with the number they have, this could be a golden era of basketball success at this university. There's nothing but good times ahead.
Florida starts the year as the 4th-ranked team. A pair of players named Mr. Basketball in their home state form the backbone of this team.
Just to have 2 players who bring that kind of confidence, talent, and winning attitude to the table gives this team an advantage that very few schools have.
Oklahoma State is the number 5 team. One bit of good news for them, they have last season's leading rebounder coming back for another year.
With that low post presence already established, they'll have a little bit of swagger heading into the season. I look for them to be sharp right from the start.
Here's the next group of teams in our preseason top 25. What do you think of this group, Clark?
We've seen so many eventual champions that were ranked in the middle of the pack during preseason that these teams have to like their chances. It's not where you start, it's where you finish that counts.
The Oregon Ducks, the number 6 team, have been talked about quite a bit as we head into the season. They had a tremendous year last season, finishing with 25 wins.
That 20-win plateau is one of those benchmarks in college hoops that immediately classifies you as an elite team. So they're going to have a tough act to follow. But if they simply play to their potential, they can reach that mark again.
The Mississippi State Bulldogs, the number 9 team, have also generated a lot of interest. Their tournament last year came to an abrupt end with a loss in the second round, Clark.
It can be demoralizing for a team not to get past the first weekend of the tournament. But they've had all summer to forget about that loss and instead build on the positives from last season.
Okay, Clark, let's take a look at the teams that close out the preseason top 25 poll. How about this list?
This looks to me like the deepest preseason top 25 poll we've seen in years. I think there are teams even all the way back in this group that are legitimate national championship contenders.
The Iowa State Cyclones, the number 24 team, probably deserve a closer look. Certainly, they'll get a big boost from the return of their leading scorer from a year ago.
That's a big advantage for them. They don't have to spend the first few weeks of the season searching for that go-to guy. They know who he is, and they'll use him.
The Illinois Fighting Illini, the number 21 team, are also worth keeping an eye on. Their ranking is appropriate when you consider they have 4 former high school All-Americans.
If they get contributions from all 4 of those guys, this is going to be a powerhouse team. Their ranking is right where it should be, and I don't see them dropping if they keep it together.
There was no shortage of movement in the coaching ranks during the offseason. There before you are all the new coaching hires in college hoops. There were some intriguing moves made, that's for sure. The DePaul coach is one of the hires that drew a lot of media attention. The DePaul Blue Demons have a lot of fans that are delighted to have a coach of his ability, Clark.
He's never been to the Final Four, but he's hoping that this will be the coaching stop that gets him there. And this university and its fans are hoping the exact same thing.
The Central Michigan coach also made a move to a new school, and that's generated some excitement on that campus. The Central Michigan Chippewas are a team looking to rebuild under their new leader.
He's going to have to make do with the players he inherited for a little while. But once he can get a year or 2 of recruiting under his belt and bring in his own guys, I think this program will take off.
We now head to the part of the show where we break down the top players in the nation and show you our preseason All-American list. What you see before you is the cream of the crop in college hoops. What a list. The Tennessee Volunteers are going to ask this young man to carry the load for them all season, Clark.
Wren is the first player on the list for good reason. Feels like this guy's been playing college basketball forever. This will be his 4th year as a starter. But I still don't take him for granted, and I think this will be his best season of all of them.
As for our next first-teamer, Connecticut is more than willing to go into battle with him, Clark.
Hickman is simply a spectacular player. He's a former high school Mr. Basketball he was Rhode Island's Mr. Basketball in high school. A player who is used to being such a dominant force usually carries that confidence with him to the next level. And that's exactly what we've seen with him in going from high school to college.
Next up is a player that's drawing comparisons to some of the all-time college greats. The Connecticut Huskies are fortunate to have him in their corner.
Dearman is one of my favorite players in the country.
He was a tremendous rebounder last season.
He came away with an average of 6 rebounds a game. I expect him to hit the glass with even more passion this year. He is a rugged competitor.
Let's move on to a player who's worked very hard to earn his spot on the list. The USC Trojan can depend on a solid effort from him each and every night.
Weaver is going to play a huge role in his team's success.
His outstanding defense is spurred by unbelievable athletic ability. He can rise up and deny any player anywhere on the floor, evidenced by his numbers last year.
He averaged more than 2 a game.
His teammates don't have to worry too much about getting beat on the perimeter. They know more often than not he's a mistake eraser.
And finally, we have another superb player to round out the first team. The California Golden Bears will probably get used to seeing him make the impossible look ordinary.
Sargent is going to have his own personal highlight reel by the end of this season. He's back for another go after leading his team in scoring a year ago. If he improves his offense even a little bit, he'll be one of the deadliest scorers in the country.
As we move to the second team All-Americans, we can see there's no shortage of talent with this group. They're all elite players with the potential to dominate the game. The Villanova Wildcats have built their team around this young man's talent, and I'd say that's a pretty good idea.
Lamb was close to a spot on the first team, but there was too much competition this season. If I had to pick some front runners for the Player of the Year award, he would be right there on the list. I've seen him take over games even when he isn't scoring 30. There are some great scorers among these All-Americans, and he's one of them, but he does much more than score.
The next player on the team is a sensational player in his own right. Louisville is in for a great year if he lives up to his potential.
Skeeter is in the spotlight for all the right reasons. We always talk about the guys with great hands. Well, he's got great feet. I love those happy feet. There are few players in the nation with better footwork than him, and that's what allows him to always be in the right position, whether it comes to rebounding or finding space for an open shot.
We can expect to see some amazing performances out of him all year long. The Wisconsin Badgers hope to have this young man carry the load for them, and he looks up to the task.
Munz
Is at the crux of his team's postseason hopes.
It isn't out of the realm of possibility to say that he might even be a little bit underrated. I know it seems far-fetched to say that about a preseason All-American pick, but I'm not sure people realize just what a huge year he's in for, Greg.
Our next All-American may have designs on the first team by the end of the season. Wisconsin has one of the most reliable go-to guys in the country in him.
Rothbard is one of the great talents in the college game today. There's plenty to like about him as a player. He's got that deadly combination of smarts and physical skills that makes him so difficult to defend. A coach's mentality in the body of a world-class athlete. Any questions as to why he's on the list?
Here is the final player to cap off our list of All-Americans. The Louisville Cardinals know who their fan favorite is going to be this year.
Burton is ready to have a breakout season. He can make things happen on the basketball court thanks to his unique ability to read and understand defenses, while most players are just trying to come up with their next move. He's 3 steps ahead of the game, and that's what separates the good players from the great.
All right, Clark, that about wraps things up. On behalf of State Farm and the crew, I'd like to thank you again for joining us on the 2K Sports Season Preview. We'll see you during the season. So long, everyone.
All right, now we handle the red shirts. Oh wow, yeah, he does not have a 3-point shot. I'm gonna have to Manny Soroy. Any guy who is a senior other than probably Bowman. Frankly, I'm wondering who. I'm gonna have my 2 shooting guards play this season. Well, Ferdinand probably doesn't need to play. I'm thinking. Yeah, Axon. I'm gonna probably have him red shirt. Red shirt him, so that's been taken care of. because Havens is gonna finish out his senior year. We got Kenneth Ki. He's gonna be playing. He's gonna start, and Dumont will have him come off the bench. That means I actually can sit. I can sit Ferdinand Washington for now, so he gets the year to develop. So we'll have 2 guys redshirt, and then Soroy can get minutes, finish out his senior year, and head into the workforce because he ain't going pro. No disrespect, but that ain't pro. All right, power forward, Jamario Moody, Tim Ledbetter, Andres Bynum, Whittington. Okay, yeah, redshirt Bynum. Yeah, we can redshirt Elijah Grace. So we'll have 3 centers to play this year, and then even then I can probably have these 2 play at the same time for that extra height advantage some games. So our red shirts should be taken care of, and then should be set for the year. Yep, it's doing it again. I don't know why. I don't know why this stuff is like auto set to fuck with the rotations. It's really annoying. I really would like Ferguson to have a steal rating around the 70s for his senior year, or maybe before his junior year, and then when it's a senior, his steal rating, if it could be like high 70, low 80, that would be huge. Ready to kick this season off. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really pumped. Really excited. I'm not gonna lie. I might only be able to get like 1 game in or 2 if I'm lucky. I don't want to overheat the Xbox. Really cannot afford to overheat this bastard. That was good.
Hold on. Watching this, or watching the heart, that is
Sounds about right.
apparently Amelia Earhart basically killed herself because she fucking decided to remove a bunch of shit, get lighter, making a quest around the world by herself,
Yeah, that's
and then she would also ignore the radio. So people are literally just clowning her for basically just fucking not listening. Louder than you.
yeah.
These radio waves can then the ocean and back off the ionosphere, making multiple
Hold
to
on.
travel.
Here it is.
See how
The chat starts talking. Amelia Earhart, more like Amelia.
Amelia fell out the Earhart. Good dog. Don't fucking crash yet. We're definitely gonna play these games before some bullshit happens. All right, let's get to this Dartmouth game. I have to keep saving just in case this thing crashes, bro. I can't take that risk. Oh yeah, look at these ratings. Oh, and they're on the motion? Yeah, we about to belt to ass. The first game of the 2014-15 season. We have finally made it.
Who got the right side? By yourself, by yourself. Play the ball, play the ball. 83, go. Shot, shot, shot. Box out, box out.
Minso, Hackstead.
Yeah, okay. You're gonna have to be able to rebound, my guy.
Spread it out. Switch, baby, switch. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna get Ferguson to come off the screen.
Ball, ball, ball. Dig 87, dig. Stay with him, stay with him.
Quite the three-point shot, I gotta say.
By yourself, by yourself. Press him up, let's go. Y'all know baseline, I'm open. Switch up, switch up.
JC Hipsher.
Ball, ball, ball. Get up. 5 on the 2. What you gonna do? Shoot it. Box your man out. Box out.
Gotta get used to his jump shot.
Get on him. Free ice. Get the ball, get the ball. Yo, kick it out, yo, kick it out.
JC Hipsher.
Spread it out. Spread it out. Shot up.
Clayton Bowman.
So they actually run triangle and two. The first time I've seen a team run the triangle too.
Rotate, pick him up, pick him up. Watch the wing, watch the wing. Pick him up. Watch the blocks, watch the blocks. Tighten up on him.
Great block. All right, we out. We're on the floor. Come on. Come on, Kenneth. Finish strong. Kenneth. IT.
Samuel Green.
I think we certainly don't have like the size advantage. We might get pushed around quite a bit. I'm gonna let Iati just shoot like fuck ton. And we out. That should have been an and one, but we'll take the foul.
Shooting 2. Substitution on the court.
So far, I'm liking what I've seen so far. Really nice. Good rebound, Bowman. I want to see you average like 8 rebounds a game, my boy. There it is. First steal of the season.
Shooting 2.
Get Moody in here. Now we'll have some size down low.
Substitution
Good foul.
on the court.
All right, score is a national tragedy right now. That was a waste of possession. Trying to find something crafty down low.
William Salazar. Dude, he's not a shooter. I don't know how to time his jumper right now.
Let me call timeout.
Timeout on the floor.
Right now, I'm not worried about shot selections. I'm more so worried about getting stops on defense. I'm not having success getting him to make shots right now, and it's making me weary.
Open two, open two. Stay with him, stay with him. Hit me, I'm on your right.
Make them earn for it. Make them earn it. Good work. Now we out.
By yourself, by yourself. Get the ball, get the ball. Drop. 84, pop out. Spread it out. Shoot it.
Oh, his shot is butter. His shot low-key might be butter.
What you gonna do? Play the ball, play the ball. Ball. Get a hand in his face. Fight for that, fight for that. What you gonna do? Get him.
Yeah, make those, my boy. Oh, good shit though.
Timeout on the floor.
He didn't make that first layup, but he did get the ball back. I like that. I like that a lot. He needs to sit though. Don't want to wear him out completely. That's why he's playing a combo guard position this year though. Move Havens up and then put Dumont at the 3. For Bowman, put in McCoy.
Substitution on the court.
Oh, look at him. He's so fucking huge. That boy is at least 300 pounds. He is Shaq level. He is Shaq size without any of Shaq's talents.
I got ball. Rotate, pick him up. Kick it out. Spread.
That is a big body down there.
Goaltending call. The basket will count.
We're still doing this? Really?
Substitution on the court.
The shot bricks off, but because it's anywhere near the hole, bro. Come on.
Get him. Ball. Trap that pick and roll. Switch up. Tighten up, play him tight. Pick him up. Back door. Pick him up. Watch left. Yo. Home run. Nick Grant. By yourself. Get the perimeter. 2 out. I got him. You got the right side. Swing it back out. Ball.
Oh, right. He's the point guard.
Ball coming. Spread it out. Get him.
Damn.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting 2.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to sit Ferguson for long stretches this season. it's gonna be, in order to win games, I'm not gonna be able to sit him for very long. He actually needs to be out there.
Tighten up on him. What you gonna do? Switch man, I got your man there. Guard him, guard him. Close out, close out. Back outside.
Oh fuck. Wrong shooter.
Ball, ball, ball. 83, go.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Watch left side. Drop, drop. Watch the wing, watch the wing. Give me that.
Yep, there you go, Moody.
Let's go.
Good shit. Don't let them have that shit easy. Don't let them take that shit out inbound.
By yourself.
Make it tough.
Watch the spread. Shot.
Man, that must be nice having a nigga like him shoot. Make shit.
Get on him. Swing it right side. Ball, 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 ball. Switch up, switch up. Pick him up. Put pressure on him. Spread it out. Pick up right.
How was that basket interference? How was that not a foul?
Court.
Fair game. Whatever you say, bro.
ISO, ISO.
But yeah. Good steal, Dumont.
Yo, kick it out. What you gonna do? Zipper, 88 zip. Play him strong.
You gotta make those, bro. You have to be able to make that. We had the advantage. You gotta make those shots.
Stay with him, stay with him. Ball, ball, ball.
There we go, Dumont. Now finish it.
Defensive
Good foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting 2. Substitution on the court.
Tighten up on him. By yourself, by yourself. Switch man, I got your man there. Pick up left, pick up left. Shot up, shot up.
Thank you.
Substitution on the court.
Get him. I'm open. Dig 87, dig. Switch, baby, switch.
Ray Dumont.
Let's team up, let's go. Come on. 82, same side, same side. Get him. Get him, get him. Watch the baseline, fellas, it's coming.
Don't steal.
Stay on him.
Why is he open? Why are you leaving him open?
You can't stop that. Yo, yo, yo.
Bro, that shit looks so funny. He just chucked it up there. Good shit, Dumont.
Guard him, guard him. Kick it out, kick it out. By yourself, by yourself. Switch man, I got your man now. Lock him up.
Oh yeah, I might let him chuck it every time he's open in that corner. I'm not even gonna hesitate.
Sammy Green.
Damn. Oh, you too, huh? Same shit happens to me. Even the CPU has that nonsense happen to them.
Switch, baby, switch. Down low baseline, I'm open. Give me that. I got ball.
We're just gonna go for steals every time, man. I don't know what to tell you. We're gonna just get steals, generate turnovers.
You got help middle. Watch baseline. I got the three. Shot. Box out. Grab the rebound, grab it. Get the perimeter. By yourself. I got him.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Ball. Shot up.
Oh, that shot looks so busted. What the fuck?
Get the ball. Kick it out. Two, diagonal. Right here.
Sammy Green.
We're doing a good job, like, defensively overall. We're trying our best.
Check outside. Stay with him.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Ledbetter shoot as much as he wants, because I feel like if his shot does develop over time, that could help him.
What you gonna do? Pick him up. Watch the baseline. Ball. Yo, who made this thing? Get on him. Dig 817. Check outside. Spread it out. Switch up. Pop. By yourself. Put a body on. Pressure him up. Let's go. Check outside. Watch the isolation.
Colin Noel.
Damn. Alright. That's fine. First game with a new team. It happens. We're fine. Oh wow, we're 4 for 11. Comes with the job. Comes with the territory. Trying to figure out this new team and all that. And then as long as we're forcing turnovers like that, where we're getting 6.5, we should make it out on time. We should make it out on top.
Holland.
I don't know how Havens gets stuck guarding him, but whatever. Damn.
Clayton Bowman.
There we go, KI. There we go, Kai. It's a lot easier if I just say Kai.
Shooting 2.
Oh, wow. Okay. I don't like that for a guard slash small forward. He's got a big man. He's got that Shaq free throw, and he's a guard. Yeah, it might be easy, but like, I feel like you shouldn't have that if you're supposed to be a shooter to an extent. You gotta make those at some point.
Ferguson.
That's on a backcourt? Okay. Oh my god. Let me grab the rebound. Stop.
Substitution on the
I jump for it so quickly because I'm scared I might miss it and give up the offensive board, bro. It always happens.
Tim Ledbetter.
Tim, take as many shots as you want. You need to develop. That goes with Ferguson. Dude, there's no way my small forward can't handle the ball. There's no way he cannot handle the ball.
Hackstead. Ferguson.
They only counted 2.
Minso. Hackstead.
As long as he can score inside, we should be okay.
Colin Noel.
Give me a fucking screen, please.
The Manny Leroy. Minso Hackstad.
I need my centers in power forward. I need to switch to them and have them drop. Because even if the guy gets at the elbow, whether he makes or not doesn't matter to me. You can just lay it up too, my guy. You probably would have just gotten an AM one.
Shooting 2. Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court. Game.
They just attack the inside the moment I take Ferguson out the game, bro. He might have quick. He might have to have a quick rest, bro. I don't know. McCoy, get ready to just be the glass eater, my guy. See, they didn't call me for a goaltend that time. That time I thought I might have gotten hit with that, but they didn't.
JC Hipsher.
Hey, he tried his best. He's such a big dude. He's putting out Shaq post moves now. Maybe he is like Shaq.
Gaines.
See, the problem with the triangle and 2 is that you have to have everyone play tight on the around the paint. Any of them go out too far, and now you just leave this massive gap down the middle. And that's kind of what we're just exploiting at this point.
Substitution on the court.
Not even all that concerned about who they're playing. When you have deficiencies on your roster at a university like South Dakota State, like, yeah, that's where those scouting reports come into play. That's when scouting is literally the most important thing. You need to know who the opposing team's personnel is. That's when it matters. Look at that. Here, I don't have to worry about it too much because this roster is at least, like, decent. This is a very decent roster we're inheriting. Drop. Drop. That's how we win. Stay here. Drop. Stay here. Don't foul. Stay down. Drop. That's what I'm talking about! That is why we play drop coverage. We are not putting our centers out of position anymore. It is drop coverage 24/7, 365, bro. The beauty of playing drop coverage is that right there. They literally had no way to get to the basket. They could not attack the basket because I am not letting my centers go out there and press these guys. We're loose. We're playing off of them. We're not going to do anything in regards to that. We're not going to guard up on them. We're going to let them have the space they want at the elbow. If they beat us because they're pick and popping, go ahead. We're not going to let these guys beat us because we keep bringing our centers and power forwards out and they can't recover and get down to the block. We're not doing that anymore. That shit's done. That shit's dead. There we go. Drop coverage. Right there. Every time. Dude, I might start like McCoy every once in a while because that man is huge. He is a huge body and you can't really move him. Drop. Drop. That's fine. They had to work for that. They had to work for that. We're up 6 right now. We're good. We're good on that front. Okay, why did you pass it there instead of the open power 4? Okay.
Defensive foul.
Why did you
His
foul?
second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
That's crazy. Yep, don't let them deny you. They're not switching out of that triangle and 2, so we're just gonna keep being aggressive. Drop. Drop coverage. Drop. Stay here. Drop. Good work. Good work, team. Oh, I bounced off the rim or the backboard.
Gordon Salazar. I'm out on the floor.
Currently up 5. Oh shit, we forced 10 turnovers. That's a good way to start this season. Good way to start here in Central Michigan.
Substitution on the court. Defensive
Count it.
foul.
Count the
That's his
basket.
second personal foul. Third team foul. Tim Ledbetter. I'm out on the floor. Minson Hackstad.
That was beautiful. That was just pure brilliance.
Turn full of.
You know, they'll keep it close. You know, it's not like Dartmouth is a shit team or anything. They're going to keep it close in the end.
Ferguson. I'm out on the floor.
I think our defense for now is going to be shaky at times. But I think as, you know, as we stay here at Central Michigan for this season and moving forward for 3 more years after this, we should get better defensively as a team.
Minson Hackstad.
Yeah, stuff like that will eventually be out of the picture. Already reaching in, I see. Damn.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes. Tim Ledbetter.
That's the dagger. Charlie Keefe begins his career at Central Michigan 1-0. That is how you do it. And Ferguson in his collegiate debut gets player of the game. 18, 1, 3, and 2 steals. Oh yeah, that was a 2. I thought that was a 3 he shot. Great start to the Central Michigan era. Now we just gotta maintain it, if that makes sense. Oh wow, it says our defense is an 80. Okay. We got a little something here with that. Hey. And you know what? When you get 10 steals in a game like this, it makes sense. We'll definitely be shooting more 3-pointers here. We finally have the team to do that, so 16 is about where I expect us to be. Yeah, they have a decent team. I'm not surprised they were in the game for a very long time. Doesn't surprise me. Ugana and Ledbetter being the leading scorers on the team is about where I expect them. I think for us, that's where they're going to be the first 2 options on the team. I like Bowman. I think Bowman looked nice out there. But I'm also leaning towards Jeremy McCoy, who's actually a sophomore. So he's definitely going to be a starter at some point here. This must be what it's like to have at least 2 star centers. It's pretty nice. Finally have that. Yeah, my Xbox is kind of digging around right now, so I'm probably going to have to be a little slower with this than I want to. Plus, it's loud as fuck right now. I need to let that thing cool off for a bit. It means this 2014-15 season will probably be very long. On the 2. Oh my god. Dude, he's a 2-star A- potential. Are we sure? I've only scouted one of his games and he's leaning really heavy on Marquette. Fuck. There's got to be other centers then. Damn, he's about to sign with 4. Dude, like the biggest problem I had at South Dakota State was getting centers that weren't 1-stars. I needed centers who were higher than 1-stars, and I just couldn't get them regularly. I'm really hoping that's not going to be something I have to go back to doing here. Oh, he's a junior. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, having 1-star centers wouldn't be bad here, because I could use them as depth. But I mean, you really don't want to settle for it, but I might not have a choice. Wait, now I think about it. I'm gonna be requesting a lot of player film. It's literally the best idea is to just get 7-foot centers, because now there are huge bodies down there that will make it really tough on you to attack the basket. Like that's kind of the. Okay, then we won't request it. We won't put him on the target list. Oh yeah, here we go. RJ Bigelow. And then we'll figure out which ones are the best. You know what? We gotta get JUCO niggas. Fuck it, we get JUCO niggas. I just need to make sure we have size every year. Fuck, other schools are looking for him too. I thought that shit said. I think it's pronounced Jesus, but it looks like Jesus. Yeah, sure. We'll get film. We'll get some film on Jesus. Sure, why not? He's 6'9". Bro, I don't like how my Xbox is sounding. I'm gonna call it for now. Might actually have to do 2-hour intervals. My brother was making a joke earlier, like you only allowed to do 2 hours a day. I'm like, you might have a point. You might have to run 2-hour intervals every time, just to make sure this thing doesn't crap out on you. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't like how it sounds. I'm probably gonna I really want to keep playing this. I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel like playing College Football 27 today. So we're gonna call it there. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna give this console at least one hour, maybe an hour and a half to cool down, and then we'll be right back at it. So see you guys in